Yeah, big welcome to you, Leo. The sun in Libra is highlighting the moon, the waning moon, the moon that has now just a crescent little sliver, and the understanding of justice, the understanding of this preciseness. Aleister Crowley said, nature is not just. Nature is just precise. Nature doesn't judge something. Nature just has its very clear rules, the day and the night. It has this awareness of equality, of duality, bringing all energies into the center, right here where the fingertips are, right here where we hold ourselves accountable to the things we say, we do, we think, on our tiptoes, in front of Venus. Beautiful harmony, right? Because Venus is love. Venus is the heart, and the Namaste in front of the heart is giving us a clear awareness to how we want to live in this world. Now, this is highlighting your card, and you are now the moon in Leo, and today is this energy that these two, it happens only once a year, that this moment is as this constellation up in the sky. So here we have an air sign, a cardinal sign, and a fixed sign and a fire sign coming together. So this is bringing thoughts to you, thoughts of how you want to live this life, thoughts of maybe looking deep within the subconscious, because the moon is getting darker and darker. We have next week on Tuesday or Wednesday, we have the new moon in Libra. So you have to look deep within and see, where is this justice in your world? How just do you live? How clear of a thought do you have in your third eye? How visual you are seeing a just world, a precise world that you create, right? You are here ready to create that. Lion's breath is your position or your energy that you're bringing into the world, and you know that also the heart here, down here, with this green flower and the snake that's coming up, and the lion brain, or the energy of intuition, energy of fire. It's, I mean, you're really passionate about your life, and sometimes you have to be careful that you're not getting too much into being stuck, being taken over by your enthusiasm about that you are sometimes even, screaming and loud, and like a lion you're roaring. Be careful, right? Because in the end, though you bring out this energy, you realize later on that maybe it was too much, and it can bring people away from you. You are the fifth house, and in the fifth house it's all about happiness, and Libra is the seventh house, which is all about relationship. So this relationship is about looking deeper in all of your relationships that you have through this combination. Then you are the king of wands, and the dates of the birthday for this card is July 13 to August 12. So if your birthday is before or after, you can look at the video before or after. Maybe you're more connected to the court card than to the Major Arcana card. And the Major Arcana for all Leos is, of course, the Strength card. A strength that you gain by understanding duality. Always. It's about dual things that we need to learn. The duality is what gives us the opportunity to come into our center. The first mystical or oracle card by the shaman is the Heart of Sky. The number 24, the number 6, which is the lovers, which is relationships. She's looking down into the corner, and she's looking down, guided by the moon. She's looking down into the corner, looking down the heart of the sky. And the second one is the mermaid's love. She's looking down. And it's really interesting because when you look closer at her eyes, right, it's almost like she doesn't have her eyes looking, but then you see slowly that she's looking down because her eyes are very bright, very clear, like a sky. Then here comes this mermaid love, a relationship where he is human, she is half fish, but he's human with feathers. And the Heart of the Sky, I will read this card so that you understand what's speaking to you right here. The essence, the Heart of the Sky, is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The Heart of Sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. So you have the possibility to either go in the 6 of the hexagram. We have 2 triangles, which is at the heart, the matter of the heart. It's a triangle pointing down and it's a triangle pointing up, which creates the hexagram, which is the Star of David. It's a Jewish symbol. And you are invited to look down into this vast universe, into creating something that is very special for you. And you do have a very special relationship. You do have someone that is guiding you. You do have someone, and you have another 6 here, 24, 24. Wow, I just see it. Very beautiful, right? So you have 6, 6. You have a 6, 6 already speaking to you. Mermaid's love, love, partnership, support, accord. So this reading is about a relationship, about, that's exactly what the 7th house does, is your partner. You want to look deeper within this relationship and you want to understand, right, how this is as a combination speaking to you in your everyday life. Because I am using now the Light Seer Tarot because I'm still waiting for the English version of the other tarot that I've been using, and it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm using the English because I feel it's just makes more sense than using a German deck. You have the Page of Pentacles. A new self-worth is beginning to make you understand the inner thinkings, the moon in Libra. This is moon in Libra, but we have the sun in Libra. And so there is an interesting combination happening. You have the moon in Libra and the sun in Libra. And there is something very profound happening to you. And you are walking away from this decision that you have to make. A decision that's not easy. A decision that this relationship here is bringing to you. He has, on top of his head, he has a little bird that is looking to the past. And it feels that you have to make a decision. It feels that you realize through this relationship, and it's really interesting because the body of this, it seems there is a body around her, and of course it's a female and he is the male, and the female is looking down at her tail, and she feels that her tail is inadequate because she's also looking away. Both of them look into the same direction. Both look down at her tail, and she is not feeling comfortable with her tail. She's not feeling that she is good for him because he's a human and she's more animal than he is. You see that? So in this self-love, there is something that you can do. You gotta look at your self-love. You gotta look at why are you not yet loving yourself. And there's a young generation that's coming at you and saying, you gotta find this love within. You gotta find these questions. You have 2 here and you have 7 here. That's a 9. You have 9 thoughts. And 9 is then a completion. But you're moving forward. You're moving into the future. You don't want to deal with this anymore. You want to get away from making a decision that you feel not adequate in this relationship, that you feel not really accepted. Then comes underneath the World card, which is the number 3. You have a Pisces, the Knight of Cups, and then you have a Gemini, a Knight of Swords reversed. And you are questioning yourself. You are questioning, but now comes the Pisces up, and you gotta realize that no matter that you have fish, half woman, right? A mermaid's love. She is seducing him, but no matter what, you are looking down at this tail that she's feeling not adequate. There is now a Pisces coming. A Pisces is the fish. And the age of Pisces, the world is realizing the age of Pisces is liberated, and the age of Aquarius, but this is a Gemini still, right? It's an air symbol, and Aquarius is an air symbol too. So the age of Aquarius is coming and making us see things different. Now, of course, the world is shifting and changing dramatically, and this beautiful energy of Pisces, and of course the Gemini, the one that's running, the one that's mentally running, is what is here. You going to shift into the world. You're going to want to include the age of Pisces, and you're going to run because you see how he's with the same hoodie here. And the 7 of Swords is Jupiter in Aquarius. And Jupiter is the luck, is the Wheel of Fortune, an Aquarius, and here is a Gemini. So it is saying, yes, you have a Libra, you have an Aquarius, and you have a Gemini. And it's this air energy. These are all air signs speaking to you, bringing to you a new awareness of how you... Knight of Swords. I just want to see, why is the Knight of Swords when it's reverse? The Knight of Swords reverse is unfocused and scattered energy, impatience, acting too quickly, the need for a logical solution, feeling held back by frustrating circumstances, stalling, being hard-edged and emotionally unavailable, unpredictability. So this is playing on you. The Libra is playing on you. The Libra, the heart in the sky, this preciseness, this day and night, this like in the center where the day and night, the equinox, the fall equinox, equal day, equal night, has made you realize things, has made you look and realize you half human, half animal, half. And this realization is playing something on you. You are not feeling comfortable because you are seeing something, you are realizing something, and it's the moon in Libra, and you would like to be in peace with it, but for some reason you gotta run, and you gotta move forward. And it's almost like the world is doing that to you. The world is, you want to get into the world, you want to shift. And then comes, right, then comes the age of Pisces. Then comes this realization and unfocusedness, because there's too much thinking happening now in your awareness. And where you're running to, if you would run to a balanced state of Six of Pentacles, and it's tying it back to the Page of Pentacles, a young generation that is making you realize, a young generation that's balanced enough to say, we want a new world. We don't want a world that the old have created. We don't want this kind of world anymore. We don't want this type of king anymore. And I'm starting to work on the court cards in my own deck. I mean, just by creating these kind of cards where you can be yourself, the lion's breath, where you put yourself into this equilibrium, that's what I want to bring to people. So here you are running, and you scattered, you want to bring an awareness. And she's looking also down. She's looking down to this energy. She's looking down and she's saying, yes, equality, the rights for all, no more kings sitting on thrones, no more inequality, no more feeling like this. It's finished. It's ending. We don't want that anymore. We want to have a liberated new world. And yes, this is beautiful, but it's all outdated. And we need to let go. in the way we see relationships, and we need to bring a new consciousness. We need to bring a new consciousness. And in this, there is healing. You are also a healer when we look at you, because you're healing through the breath, the energy of fire, the energy of passion, the energy of sexual impatientness. And here comes the young generation and says, let's change everything. Let's do it different. And you will. You will bring an awareness, and this is what I would like you to look at. This is a new world. This is a new way of interacting with the earth, with the pentacle, with the money. And that will bring you then to the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is saying, now you can go out and create something completely new. And you will. You will create something new. You will bring this new awareness, even though you are scattered, even though you're all over the place, even though you have these three. I will do this. You have this. But the world is so much stronger than our way we think. And thoughts can give the direction to us, to a word. And a word gives direction to an action. Nevertheless, a thought is a thought. If we don't really act upon it, it just stays a thought. And so you will, right? You will have the opportunity to create something new. Have the inspiration. Awesome. Well, so the heart of the sky, the invitation. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. And that's what it does. This is you picking something that's the age of Pisces that has been here, and now we understand that we can change, and you understand that you can make a difference to the world by going your path, following your heart, which is right here. Your heart is giving you the new generation, is giving you the hope, is giving you an understanding that we can do things different, that we can give and take and give and take, and that you letting go of this kind of thinking, you letting go of this. It's a kind of thinking that doesn't really bring you anywhere, and it scatters you. So turn it around. Get focused. Get focused. Get focused, and just focus on giving and taking. Give as much as you can, and when you give, then you can come into the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is saying, I want to create something new. I want to create a new world. And you will. And you will be able to create a new world, because if you bring these two energies together, the inhale and the exhale, then you're in your center. And in your center you can see everything has its rightness in this world. Right? So you will be able to shift your awareness and create a new paradigm here on the earth. So I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when the sun is in Scorpio. That's a passion, two passion coming together. This is of course more mental. The other one is water and fire. So there's Scorpio and Leo coming together. And until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.